let me say that I feel very sad for this country with what we do as parliamentarians. Mr. Speaker, each time we have turned this house into you and me, and depending on which side of the house that you are, we tend to just support the action of the executives very blindly.
Yes, we'll do it.
Mr. Speaker, I believe
that's sort of parliament.
The mess that is happening in this country, a lot of it is because of the excessive partisanship that is in this house. Mr. Speaker, let me say that you have a house where we ourselves are using close to 1/3 of our salary to pay as taxes. And Mr. Speaker, what I'm saying, if you check the hazard of this house, even when we're in government, I've been very consistent about this tax waiver thing. I've always said that this tax waiver thing needs to be relooked at because it is like giving away money to the rich at the expense of the poor. And Mr. Speaker, by the time I finish, you will see the pointers. Mr. Speaker, as a house, it is better we wake up to the realization that these actions that we take further widen the gap between the rich and the poor. Mr. Speaker, let me say, those of us on the minority are vehemently against this. We are vehemently against this waiver because right from the committee, we raised a number of issues that the chairman of the finance committee has not incorporated. Yet at the committee, I attended the committee meeting myself, and he agreed that he was going to incorporate this, and we asked the chairman of the finance committee to communicate those in writing to him. Mr. Speaker, all of them has deliberately not found expression in the report. Mr. Speaker, let me say, when you look at the GIPC Act of 2013, Mr. Speaker, it talks about a strategic investor having his own money of $50 million. And that money should be money that is coming abroad so that it is coming to boost the economy. Mr. Speaker, in my view, yes, this is an act of parliament. My view is that even when that person is bringing that money from abroad, it does not mean we should give the kind of waivers that we are giving from archaeology to zoology. And Mr. Speaker, I will point out to you why this waiver is from archaeology to zoology. Mr. Speaker, let me say, this company does not deserve to have this waiver. And Mr. Speaker, the reasons are very simple. One, it is not the Pullman company itself that is coming to Ghana. This is a franchise. A Ghanaian who has decided to take the name and have a franchise agreement with the Pullman International. So it is not the hotel itself that is coming. We need to get this fact right. It is a franchise. Yes, it's allowed. But Mr. Speaker, what are the details? The intention of this company is to mop up from our local banks a whopping $94.5 million. Mr. Speaker, the effect of this is that it will be crowding out our business people in accessing loan within our country. So the benefit that you think this money is going to bring, once it's not coming abroad, it's not a foreign direct investment, is detrimental to our economy. Mr. Speaker, when it comes to and this constitutes 75% of the 25% that is supposed to come from the local partner. Mr. Speaker, we are reaching out our hands and dipping into the Ghana Infrastructure Fund a whopping $13 million for a private person. Mr. Speaker, I heard the debate my colleague Honorable Kojo Nkrumah and Patrick Boama talking about in the past some companies were giving. I challenge you that bring those details to this house. And then let's see what has in them. And I can bet my life for you that If those companies do not deserve, I will oppose them. I will oppose them because this is stealing from government to give it to the rich at the detriment of the poor taxpayer.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, of the 25% that is left, the local partner is bringing $18 million. And Mr. Speaker, the local partner by name Dr. Kwame Nyantechi Owusu, that's the sponsor. Mr. Speaker, he's bringing the 18.5 million, and when he was asked at the committee, will this be cash? He says, no, some of them will be property. Mr. Speaker, if it is how we want to run our country and take state resources and give it to friends and families at the expense of the poor taxpayer, Mr. Speaker, we are not being fair to the people who spend time and energy to elect us. We are stealing from the poor and enriching the rich. That's what we are doing. Mr. Speaker, let me say, what is special about a hotel in Accra? Mr. Speaker, there's nothing special about a hotel in Accra. There's nothing strategic about a hotel in Accra. Mr. Speaker, today, ask the hotels, the 5-star hotels that we have in Accra. Whether Labadi Beach Hotel,
Honorable Leader, hold on. Oh, Chairman of the committee, the majority leader will respond. If there's anything that you think you have left out, please tell your leader. So kindly resume your seat, and that is not part of the debate. You, Honorable Chairman, kindly resume your seat. And please, I will expect that I will have order in the House. Please. Honorable.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. What is special about a hotel in Accra? There's nothing special about a hotel in Accra. Because, Mr. Speaker, ask the 5-star hotels that we have in Accra, from Labadi Beach, Moving Peak, and all the others. What are their room occupancy in Accra? Because when we talk about room occupancy, how many of their rooms are being taken daily? You will be shocked to realize that they are struggling to even have 70% occupancy. So what is special about a new hotel in Accra that we, the taxpayers, have to don our taxes to support such a hotel? There's nothing special about a hotel in Accra. Mr. Speaker, if the hotel was to be built, say, in Mole Game Reserve, you say that it is going to boost tourism, and many people go to Mole Game Reserve, and there are not enough rooms. It would have even made some sense. Mr. Speaker, it doesn't make sense at all to take the taxpayers' money that you are going to support a construction of hotel in Accra. It is detrimental to the poor that we are taking their taxpayers to give to the rich. Mr. Speaker, let me say, when you look at the waivers, when we asked for the bill of quantities, it was to enable us to match the items that they have listed to see in the construction where they are going to place it. The bill of quantities didn't come. Mr. Speaker, let me refer you to page 2 of the committee's report, the appendix that they gave. You will be shocked to realize that rags in Tobago is going to be waived. In Tobago, rag. Yes. I said, check. It's there. I said, no, check. It's not true. Mr. Speaker, check. Page 2 is there. They are going to waive for
Honorable Majority Leader, yes.
That's the question.
Mr. Speaker, rugs are carpets. They are carpets,
They are
not outworn clothing. Please, they are the small carpets in hotel rooms, and indeed in our own rooms. They are rugs. They are not outworn clothing. Please.
Mr. Speaker, I hope that when the majority are going to speak, it should go through the list. The tiles are there, the carpets are there, even those in different sizes are mentioned. Mr. Speaker, you have on the same page too.
Honorable Leader, which item are you referring to? On which page?
I'm referring to page 2. And I'm saying that if you go there, you have tiles, you have carpets, all those things are stated there. And Mr. Speaker, you have even...
Are you referring to rugs, as in R-U-G-S?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, that is the name for the woolen carpet that is small and kept in the...
Mr. Speaker.
Not...
Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, look at the same page 2.
Unparliamentary behavior.
What is system? What is system? You just name system and you say you are waiving a system. What is system? You have to qualify it for us to be able to know what exactly you are talking about. On page 2 is there. Mr. Speaker, if you go to page 12, you are waiving, etc., etc. What is etc., etc. that you are waiving? Mr. Speaker, when you take the appendix, you go to page 12, you have etc., etc. What is etc., etc. that GRA is waiving? Mr. Speaker, if you go to the same page 12, you have cooking utensils. Mr. Speaker, in this country, we have alloys that even produce these utensils for the sub-region. Yet you want we to take our taxes to waive you to bring these utensils abroad. How fair are you to us? Mr. Speaker, if you go to page 14, they talk about municipal work, municipal water before it enters the roof storage. Mr. Speaker, what is municipal water that you have to exempt? Look at page 14, Mr. Speaker. That's why if you look at page 14 and you talk about municipal water before it enters the roof storage tank, and you want a waiver for that, what kind of waiver is that? Mr. Speaker, you look at page 19 and you are talking about metering, and you want to waive for metering. What kind of waivers are these? Mr. Speaker, you can see clearly, Mr. Speaker, when we met the committee and we wanted the details, they were waiving for 10 vehicles. Mr. Speaker, our compatriots go abroad. They spend night and day working. They bring one vehicle. We tax it so much that sometimes they are not able to clear them. We now reduce it and sell it to our party faithfuls. Yet, a company that wants to build a hotel, we are willing to give them tax waivers for 10 vehicles, including saloon vehicles, what do you call it, vans. How fair are we to the taxpayer? How fair are we to the taxpayer? Mr. Speaker, I am of the view that this has to be rejected. We need to reject it because, Mr. Speaker, in June 2019, Global Fund came to Ghana with tuberculosis drugs. They wanted tax waiver, Mr. Speaker. It took 3 months before they could get the waiver, just to save our HIV patients and tuberculosis patients, TB patients. The waiver took 3 months for them to get. Now we are in a hurry to provide almost $24 million to a private person that is going to build a hotel that is worth $73 million, and he's importing items worth $66 million. Mr. Speaker, maybe let me borrow the words of Majority Leader. We have to be very serious-minded people in this house to know that this is a waste. This is a waste to the state. Now that the speaker ruled that is not parliamentary offensive. That's why I'm borrowing. That we, as serious-minded people, should know that this is a wasteful thing that we are going to do. It is not going to add anything. We are simply robbing the poor and enriching the rich. We are going to exacerbate the poverty situation in our country. We are going to enrich unnecessary people. And Mr. Speaker, with the greatest respect, how will anybody not want to name this hotel after the president? Because the freebie the president is giving in this waiver is just too much. Because after all, it is executive approval. It did not even go to cabinet for all the cabinet members to deliberate on it. So why would people name it after the president? Because the freebie is given in this is just too much. I think that as parliamentarians, we need to wake up to our responsibilities. And one of them is to check these excesses of tax waivers. And Mr. Speaker, like my colleague said, I challenge them. All those things that they were mentioning, your compatriots are in government. Let them bring those detailed documents. Let us see who have tried to shorten our country, and let us unite as one people representing our constituents to reject that. Because after all, without admitting, who says that two wrongs make a right? Who says that if yesterday some group have made a mistake, today too we have to, in a daylight, without admitting that something has happened wrongly? If we just go by the things that you are saying, if yesterday something happened, it was wrong, why do you want to repeat it? Why do you want to repeat it? And you want to take $24 million of the taxpayers' money and just throw it to a rich person, simply because the person is an acquaintance, simply because the person is a family member, simply because the person is a friend. I don't think that is right. And those to change this is we in this house, by looking at those in authority and tell them that no, we cannot be paying taxes whilst you want to dash taxes to your friends. Look, go to our shops, go to Makwala, go to Swami Magazine, go to Alaba, go to other places. How poor people are forced to pay taxes. Sometimes their shops are locked because they've not paid taxes. Now we want to dash heavy taxes to our friends and families. Mr. Speaker, it is on this that I want to draw your attention. Who is working out? We are not working out on this. We are going to stay, and we are serving, Mr. Speaker, Article 102 of our Constitution is very clear. We will want a vote that will register how many people voted for this and how many people voted against this, so that posterity will judge all of us for the actions that we take today. I thank you very much for the. Mr. Speaker, since the majority that wants us to take it step by step. First, Mr. Speaker, I noticed that you are about to put a question. I'm drawing your attention to Article 102. I'm drawing your attention to Article 102 of the Constitution.
104.1 also.
To say that, first, we do not have a quorum in the House. And two, 104.1 of the same Constitution. No, first, we just don't have the quorum to take a decision on this. 104.
My attention has been drawn to the fact that we don't have sufficient numbers to take a decision, which is 50% or more. Indeed, it is true we don't have 50% or more in the House, but we can proceed with other matters since this one is. So the debate has been concluded, the decision is deferred.